another episode of Cheap but Charming. I have a friend here with me today. I'm his guest in his kitchen today. This is Kevin and Terry.
Hello.
And we are here at the Joseph House. And their kitchen is beautiful. So Kevin invited us to come over and craft today. And I was so excited to come because I love to come to the Joseph House. It's always such a peaceful place. So what we're going to be making today is a cheap but charming Suncatcher. And these are super cute. Can be done for any holiday, any occasion, or just springtime or summertime or whatever. And you can hang them with a suction cup from the doors or the windows, whatever. So all you need is a baking pan. You want to line your baking pan with some parchment paper and metal cookie cutters. Any shape, any size, it doesn't matter. Any cookie cutters that you have, they can be round, they can be square, they can be heart-shaped. Let's see, Kevin picked out one that's a shamrock. So you're gonna take your cookie cutter, put it flat down. You don't need to stick it down or anything like that. It'll stay fine. And also, you need some pony beads. I picked this tray up at Hobby Lobby. It has lots of colors of pony beads. What we're gonna do is we're gonna fill up our cookie cutter with a single layer of pony beads. And then we're gonna put it in the oven, and that's where the magic happens. So we'll get started. These are just little plastic beads. Some of them have a little bit of glitter inside, and some of them are just translucent, but you just want to make sure that your beads are translucent, that they're not opaque, because you want the light to be able to come through them when you hang them on the window.
How many friendship bracelets did you make out of pony beads when you were young?
A couple thousand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, who would think that we would, as adults, be
shopping for
be
the
playing
pony
with
beads.
beads?
No, I had a pair of, I was in the 3rd grade, I had a pair of red cowboy boots.
Oh.
And they had tassels on the side that were made out of ponchos and pony beads. Like, I'm telling on myself. Okay, so you can do a random pattern. You can do several colors. You can try to keep it more uniform if you want to. This is kind of a random pattern, looks like that, and that's cool. You can do a solid color. But then, like on this flower, I put a couple of yellow beads in the center, and it kind of made the center of the flower. So just be creative. You can do whatever you want to do.
And anything you want to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think these are super cute for Valentine's, but also
easy cleanup.
Like there's no cleanup for the most part, because they don't stick to the parchment paper or anything. There's no cleanup, nothing messy. So this will be perfect that you could do it at the bedside. And I would think even if you had like one of those little a little toaster ovens, you could put it on your cart in the hallway, and you could the residents could do their little craft right there, and then you wouldn't have to take it into the kitchen or worry about infection control or anything like that. I'm just going to keep filling mine up. I think I'm going to put some gold in.
Oh, gold.
Gold. You can't tell that I like shiny, sparkly things, right?
You can never go wrong with gold.
That's right. Gold is timeless. So tell me, Kevin, a little bit about the Joseph House.
The Joseph House is a specialized care facility, and what we do here is we care for the terminally ill patient. There is no specific requirement for a patient to be admitted to the Joseph House other than the patient being on a hospice of their choice. The Joseph House is not contracted with any hospices. We work well with everyone. Most of the time, the patient is already on hospice before they get to the Joseph House. So it's a really neat facility. We do all of their care, ADLs. We cook 3 meals a day.
Wow.
So if you want to come around lunchtime, we'll feed you too.
I'll take you up on that.
We do. So I actually I don't ever eat out anymore because my kitchen manager cooks every day, and I'm like,
wow.
I gotta stop eating. But
give me an example of a menu, like today's lunch. Or...
Today's lunch was hamburger steak with mashed potatoes, homemade mashed potatoes, green beans, and broccoli, steamed broccoli.
Oh wow!
So I know you can't really see it on camera, but you can see all the desserts that she makes, and
wow. It's right out of the camera view, but there's a sideboard here that has desserts all over it in beautiful cake plates, and I just want to dive head first into those. But I've never been here at the Joseph House when they haven't had anything that their residents might want.
Yeah, whatever they want. Our kitchen manager, our cook, is really good about knowing their likes, knowing their dislikes, knowing what color Jell-O, they like, because not everybody likes red Jell-O.
Ah, very true.
I have one that actually won't eat green Jell-O.
Oh,
So,
okay.
And it's not only, we don't only feed residents too. If there's family members here, then we fix them a plate. This is their home, and that's how we want it to go.
That is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. How long has the Joseph House been here?
The Joseph House opened its doors and accepted its first patient in 2013.
Okay.
So since then, there have been about 170 patients come through.
Wonderful. It is certainly a resource here in the community. And very well received in the community as well. So the Joseph House is a nonprofit organization, correct?
Correct. We're governed by a board of directors. There's no owner of the Joseph House. The board of directors governs and oversees all of the operations of the Joseph House.
Okay. I think that was our 5-minute warning. If you didn't hear our timer on the oven just beeped, I wanted to check and make sure that our Suncatchers weren't ready in the oven. But can you guess what that is?
I see it's a heart.
It's going to be camouflage.
Oh, I see that now. I see it.
This is a perfect time for a camouflage heart, right?
Well, it's camouflage, so I didn't see it. That's why I didn't get it.
Right? Okay, I'll give you that one. Good deal. How many beds do you have here at the Joseph House?
We can hold 7 residents. Each room, I like to call them little efficiency apartments. Each patient area, I'll say, has a living area that the Joseph House provides a couch and a love seat, and a microwave, mini fridge, a small table that if they wanted to host or if they wanted to sit in their room and eat breakfast with family instead of coming out to the dining table. There's a bedroom area, and then each one has a big bathroom that has a walk-in shower. So even if they couldn't walk into the shower, they could be in a shower chair and be rolled in, because there's nothing like a good shower some days.
Absolutely. Right. And we know in end-of-life care that's something that's super important. Sometimes that's such a comforting feeling.
Absolutely.
To patients to just have a good warm bath. There's nothing like it.
Mm-hmm.
And it can really put them in more of a restful comfort, place of comfort, I guess.
Yeah, it does. And you can see them. Even if a resident is having a bad day, you go in and give a good warm bath and you can just see them relax and be able to rest.
Absolutely. I can testify to that. I like my hot baths now.
Yeah. How many times after a long day do you go in and just take a hot bath? And
Sure.
So.
Until you see like my little boy sticking his fingers under the door and he says, "Mom, can you see me? Can you see me?"
Yes. Yeah, as simple as that.
And you can see that they're just nice and smooth.
Mm-hmm.
These look prettier than the ones I made at home. You must have a fancier oven here than I have at home.
Well, it's
a beautiful kitchen. It absolutely
is a beautiful kitchen. It's beautiful acreage. We sit on 6 acres. There's a pond, all kinds of animals.
So while these are cooling, you want to take me on a tour outside
I
and
will.
show me what's here?
I would love to.
Okay, good deal. Let's go. Oh, we can take a break from our mask out here.
That's my office right there.
So tell me, Kevin, how did you come to work in end-of-life care?
It was simply a God thing. At the time, I was working for pediatric home health. I was very discouraged. Working with kids is very difficult. So one night, I just remember praying, and the next thing I know, I had an interview with End of Life Care, and that's where I've worked for the last almost 8 years. So I think that no matter anybody's situation, no matter what happened, what they've done, I think that everybody deserves a peaceful death. And I think that death is just as important as birth. It's something that we as people are scared of a lot, but it doesn't have to be scary. And I encourage the families to come out and spend time with these residents, to come out and have Thanksgiving dinner with them, have Christmas dinner with them. Not even that, just come out on a random Tuesday and have dinner, because those are the memories that you're going to hold on to.
You welcome families here at the Joseph House? Kids can come and visit, grandparents? Or?
Yes. We have a playground set in the backyard. Given the weather, if it's warm enough outside for our residents to come in, some of them come out, some of them will actually come out and sit on the back patio.
So I guess even in light of COVID, the grandkids could still come and play, and they can sit here in the window, or they can sit here on the porch and still have plenty of social distancing, but have some degree of normalcy.
It has been a little different with COVID, of course, but we are still welcoming families. Everybody has to be screened when they come in, of course, but we've been very lucky, very blessed. So we definitely encourage family and to spend the night. I mean, even to spend the night with them. This is as much their home as it is the residents. It's special.
It's a very special place indeed. Well, thank you so much for the tour of the grounds. It's absolutely beautiful here in such a peaceful and quiet place.
Thank you. We love it.
These are cool enough to touch, so all we're going to do is just kind of use our thumbs, and you can hear it kind of pop, and it'll just pop right out. There you go. Isn't that cute?
That is precious.
Very good. So now, all I do to make the Suncatcher is I take one of the clear beads, or any color you want to, it doesn't matter, and I just put a little dot of hot glue there on top. I didn't bring my hot glue gun today. It usually results in an injury of some kind.
So just the hot glue right there, and then tie your string.
Tie your string. I found this really cute red and white string at the craft store, but yeah, that's it. That's all there is to it. And you can do any shape. I can see like a round cookie cutter. You could make it like a Christmas ball. You know, kind of make some stripes on it if you wanted to. Stars, like some red, white, and blue stars.
Yeah, for any holiday.
And I could see you could put them together. We did a video. Actually, it's going to be coming out very soon, and it's tassels and little pom-poms. So I could see that you could do make like a tassel garland and a pom-pom garland, and then thread some of these on there. That would be super cute, like to hang in front of the window.
Yeah, definitely.
In a patient's room. So that would be super cute. Well, thank you so much, Kevin. Absolutely. I had fun crafting with you today, and thank you for welcoming us to the Joseph House.
Well, thank you for coming, and thank you for teaching me how to do this. My sweet residents are going to love this.
Very good.
I think we'll do a craft hour this week.
Very good. It's Valentine's week. Why not the hearts?
Why not the hearts?
Look, you can make even some great big hearts. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode of Cheap but Charming. Like and subscribe so that you don't miss anything that we have coming up. Have a great day.